Imagine being betrayed not just by the man you love, but by your own sister. My sister stole my wealthy fiancé and married him. I thought my life was over. But 7 years later, fate handed me the perfect chance for revenge, and what happened shocked everyone. My name is Emily, and when I was 25, I thought my life was perfect. I had just gotten engaged to Adam, a charming, successful businessman who swept me off my feet. He wasn't just handsome, he was generous, thoughtful, and financially stable. I felt like I'd won the lottery. But in my excitement, I made one terrible mistake. I introduced him to my sister, Vanessa. Vanessa was always the golden child in our family, beautiful, charismatic, and manipulative. She had a habit of stealing attention, boyfriends, and even friends. I should have known better, but I wanted her to be part of my happiness, so I let her into our lives. At first, she played the supportive sister. She gushed about Adam, helped me plan the wedding, and acted thrilled for me. But slowly, I noticed things. The way she laughed too hard at his jokes, how she touched his arm just a little too long. The late-night texts she claimed were about wedding details. My gut screamed, but I ignored it. Then, 1 week before our wedding, everything shattered. Adam sat me down, looking pale and guilty. "Emily," he said, "I can't marry you. I'm in love with someone else." My heart dropped, and then he said her name, Vanessa. I felt like I'd been stabbed. My own sister, my blood. She had taken the man I planned to spend forever with. Within months, they were married. My parents tried to stay neutral, but I cut them both out of my life. I couldn't bear the betrayal. The next 7 years were the hardest of my life. I rebuilt from scratch. I focused on my career, eventually landing a high-paying marketing job. I made new friends, traveled, and slowly regained my confidence. But deep down, the betrayal never left me. Then fate delivered its twist. At a charity gala for local businesses, I walked in wearing a sleek black dress, now 32 and confident in myself again. And who did I see across the room? Vanessa and Adam, but they didn't look happy. Adam had aged, stress lines across his face. Vanessa clung to him, but her eyes darted around the room, restless and desperate. I learned quickly from whispers that Adam's business had been struggling. The rich life Vanessa had stolen wasn't so glamorous anymore. Later that night, Adam approached me. He forced a smile. "Emily, you look incredible. How have you been?" I could almost laugh. The man who destroyed me 7 years ago was standing there, suddenly nervous. And Vanessa? She came over too, plastering on a fake grin, acting like nothing ever happened. That's when my plan formed. Over the next few weeks, I allowed Adam to reconnect. I met him for coffee, chatted about old times, and subtly reminded him of what he'd lost. He fell for it. The compliments started, then the confessions. I regret how things happened. Vanessa isn't who I thought she was. And Vanessa? She grew paranoid. She saw Adam texting me late at night and started spiraling. Exactly what I wanted. One evening, she confronted me at a restaurant, hissing through clenched teeth. "Are you trying to steal my husband?" I leaned in and whispered, "Funny, that's exactly what you did to me." Her face went red and she stormed out. Not long after, Adam tried to confess feelings for me. That was my moment. I smiled sweetly and said, "Adam, I don't take back other people's husbands. You should know that better than anyone." The look on his face was priceless, rejection and regret all at once. Word spread quickly in their social circle about Adam chasing me while married to Vanessa. Their already shaky marriage crumbled. Within a year, they divorced, their reputation in ruins. And me? I walked away with my dignity intact, my career thriving, and a clear message delivered. You can steal my fiancé, but you'll never steal my self-worth. 7 years ago, they thought they destroyed me, but in the end, they destroyed each other. And I didn't have to lift a finger. That was my revenge.